been granted to the overwhelming majority of illegal alien minors who've come into this country in 2014, and the asylum has been granted over 65% of the cases almost immediately in each case. Almost immediately. So of course this is intentional. And over at Real Clear Politics, they report that Obama reassured members of the Congressional Hispanic Caucus he will flex his executive muscle later this year to be, quote, as great and big and bold as he can be, unquote, to reduce deportations of undocumented immigrant families, a.k.a. illegal aliens, who've lived and worked in the United States for years. And, of course, he's doing it now to people who've lived and worked in the United States, never, who just set foot in the United States. And every single politician in Washington, D.C. who has talked about a pathway to legalization or citizenship should be punished at the election box, at the ballot box on Election Day. And most of them won't. The undoing of America. Welcome to Ameritopia. So Obama has promised 40 members of the House. Apparently that's the number of members of the Congressional Hispanic Caucus that he will do this. He didn't say it to you. He didn't say it to me, but he said it to them. I told you earlier what the one of the weakest speakers of the House ever said about, no, we're not going to use Article 1 of the power of the purse to challenge Obama's unlawful, unconstitutional acts. I mean, after all, there's a Senate. And as I've explained earlier, you have a man here who surrendered his authority under the Constitution really out of the box, making it almost impossible to get it back, and now he's going to run to the courts and say, hey, look, I'm not going to do anything about this. You do something about it. We'll see. Palm Springs, South Florida, Martha's Vineyard, Hawaii, Camp David, not Laredo, El Paso, Camden, Newark, Detroit. No. Talks about these things, but he never actually participates in these things. So he's going to go there he needs, everything going on in the world there right here in the AP, with what's going on in the Ukraine and Gaza. It's just been a miserable time for Obama. He's exhausted from his calls with Bibi Netanyahu telling Bibi, really, Israel should commit suicide, And the Ukrainians, don't overreact. Don't overreact. It's a complex world. Things have to take their time, work their way out, except when it comes to America. Congress doesn't act. I will. Oh, excuse me. So he will be at Camp David. Many of you will be working part-time jobs, if not full-time jobs, over the weekend. Just wanted to point that out.